What's going on YouTube? Koof here, and welcome to my channel. Now, I know it's been a very long time. It's been about 10, almost 11 months probably since I posted my last video, and that was Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. Um, there are many reasons of why I kind of just left out of the blue, and mainly the real reason is I just got really busy. I got busy with work and also becoming a father to a very beautiful daughter. Also, her name is Kinsley Ann Kaufman, or also known as Little Koof. She'll be in my videos and live streams as future goes on, and I'm hoping when she's of age to really start playing video games on her own, she'll be able to join me in videos and stuff, and we be able to do like series of any kind of game, as long as it's a co-op game and something that we both enjoy. But yeah, like I was saying, I got really busy with stuff, and yeah, really, really busy. I have been working two jobs, one full time, one part time, and it's always been in the back of my head to really to want to go back to YouTube, to go back to Twitch, do that stuff for fun, and maybe try to make a career out of it if possible. Well, actually, if you see here, yeah, we got her stroller and her little chair here. So yeah, she's definitely gonna be a part of the videos and stuff whenever she wants to be. Um, so so yeah, like I was saying, I was working two jobs, one full time and one part time. I was just working one full time job at the time, and I started thinking about just like money in general, and also just my daughter has brought me strength and courage, and just really has changed mental um my mental thought on life. And I I'm not gonna lie, I thought I threw my life away, but no, I didn't. I literally gave new life, and I want to make it. I want the ability to make my new life, my daughter's life, much better than mine was. I went through a lot when I was young, and I don't want her going through the same stuff. And I want to be able to, like, just be the best father as I possibly can be. And so I started thinking, you know what? I want to make a return to YouTube and Twitch. That is one career field that I've always been wanting to do ever since I was a kid. Growing up watching, Let's Plays on Super Paper Mario, Call of Duty, just Last of Us, watching my favorite YouTubers either prosper and get even better, or even those that don't really get much anywhere, but still post and everything. And brought me the courage and the strength just seeing her, just holding her. It changed my life. Actually, it absolutely has. I have been suffering with depression for a very long time, even after the military, even after, working out, bettering my health and stuff. I still suffer from it. But let me tell you, when I held her for the first time, that depression, anxiety washed away, because I realized that I didn't throw my life away. I gave a big purpose, a big meaning in my life, and that is being the father to a very beautiful, smart, intelligent, lovely girl who I will help all I can with all my strength, with all my knowledge, with all the wisdom I have, to make her life better, to help her grow into a much stronger, more independent woman, and very successful as well. And again, like I was saying, my mentality changed, and I'm like, you know what? Just seeing her made me want to chase my goals, want to chase my dreams, because I was proud of myself. I was happy and satisfied with myself that I brought new life into this world. And I might as well try to make that life for her as best as I can. So that's why I am returning to YouTube and Twitch. Will I ever do it full time or, make a career out of it? I don't know. But it's that step that I want to make. It's that step I want to make for her and for myself. It's If I do, I do. Amazing. I'll be able to have my own I'll be able to have a career that I can depend on and that I would love. And and she would also be able to, take her steps forward into the same career field as well if she wants. Now, um for me to get back into it, I needed to one upgraded my setup. My setup was just a black setup. Um, I might, if I have the editing capabilities, I'll put a photo up, but I can't guarantee it. But I used to have like this black table, two monitors, and my microphone, and keyboard, mouse pad, and, chair, all that stuff. That was in the corner of our living room, and that setup kind of started to um kind of get worse. I wouldn't say worse, just begin to downgrade. Mainly and especially the PC. The graphics card was running was a RTX 3070 and that worked great. But the whole PC itself just needed a makeover. And I just had many issues with my setup. One being space, storage. It just kept on getting dusty and dusty even after I cleaned it and everything. And I cleaned it all the time and stuff, and my mouse pads would stain super easily. And it just my setup just looked ugly a lot. And I started think like I still want to be able to financially support. Well, it's not that I want to. I need to financially support my family, financially support my daughter, but I also want to buy all this like expensive stuff. But I got rent and stuff, so I'm like, what should I do? And I started thinking, what if I started working a part-time job? You know, and whatever I make from my part-time job would be used towards more for the all my equipment I have now. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And I've been working my ass off. I have been working my ass off a lot. I've been working 60 to 7 to even 70 to almost 80 hours a week on trying to financially support my family while also trying to rebuild this setup. And I don't know if you guys can tell that that I have my own room. I mean, it's not much right now. There's still plenty of uh, makeovering to do, and just making this room as awesome as possible, and more like bring me into it. Make it mine. But yeah, we ended up moving into a 3-bedroom apartment because her and I saved up a lot of money, especially since I was working 2 jobs. I was working my full-time job. I get paid decently enough to where I can where and she gets paid enough to where we can live off of one job now that we have plenty of money saved up. Or like not plenty, but like just so much more money saved up, to where we do feel comfortable working with just one job. Well, her having to work one job, me working one, you know. Um, but yes, so like I was saying, we have our own. We ended up moving into a 3-bedroom apartment, and we I she guaranteed that the third bedroom would be my room, and I absolutely love it. And my setup is practically done now. Um, I've been meaning to get this setup done for a very long time. I was originally gonna hope to get it done by December, um, and then stick with the PC I got now. But just like the peripherals, like the monitors, this keyboard, mouse, everything else, I was hoping to get it done in December, but ended up having to take a rain check, and actually, well, more going into November too. I also want to get some stuff done, but that's when we were like found out that the apartment that we signed up for, that's our apartment, ended up going uh for rent, because the people were moving out. So we were the next to move in because of how early we put in our new lease. So I saved up every cent I could in November, and yeah, we finally got our a bigger apartment. It's literally just across the street from our old one, so it was a pretty easy move for the most part. But besides that, like, everything's been completely fine, you know. Rent went up a bit, and but but we're still completely fine. We still got plenty of money saved up to where we feel comfortable enough to just live off of us working one job each. And as much as I love the money, it's tough because I was sacrificing a lot of time away from my daughter and away from my family, and it really affected my mental health. And also, I didn't have the time to work out or anything, so I have been trying my best to eat as good as possible, drink plenty of water, all that stuff. And I mean, I still feel fine. I haven't really gained, terrible. I haven't gained like a terrible amount of weight. I probably gained what, about like 5 pounds. Um, but that'll all be situated once I go back to working one job, and which I am in the process of doing. I am working on just trying to get to my to one full-time job. And sorry about my stutter, still haven't worked on it, or it's a struggle till this day. But let me say this more clear. I have been working on getting my a full-time job established, and um it's I was originally going to put in my 2 weeks last week, or the towards the end of this month of February, but the my manager, I talked to him, and he just really needs my help because he has some personal stuff going on, and it's just going to be tough for him to run the store and also take care of his personal stuff. So, and I respect the man very much. He's an amazing manager. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I got lucky with this job. I work at a gas station part time, and you usually think that, oh, that shit, that kind of job sucks. Nobody wants to work there. But I'm not gonna lie, working at the gas station that I work at, the store in particular, because it's a big corporate store, or franchise. Um, it it's actually been great. I absolutely love working there. I would continue to work there if the pay was just a bit better. As If it was just as much as my full-time job, then I would stay there. But sadly, it's not, and it's nothing against my manager or anything. It's just what I do there is just I get paid enough. All I can say is I get paid enough. And so, like I was saying, I was gonna put my 2 weeks in towards the end of this month, but I ended up not, because of the personal stuff with my manager, his life and everything, and just his overall job. And again, I respect the man a lot, so I am putting my 2 weeks in, I think, March. Yeah. Uh, I'm gonna my hours are gonna be cut. I work 20 to 25 hour weeks. But we agreed that if I stay for March, for basically all of March, put my 2 weeks in, and then be out by the end of March, uh, my hours are going to be cut to 15. So I would only be working about only 3 days of the week, and that works completely fine. Um, I would probably still be working there. It's just I want to settle down. I want to focus on Twitch and YouTube and on my family, and yeah, that's basically all I got to say. My schedule, my upload schedule, and my stream schedule is a bit out of the like a bit wonky right now because of the still working the two jobs and also taking care of my family and stuff. But I promise once, probably towards the end of March, going into April, I will have everything figured out, or at least mostly figured out, and like a foundation to my calendar, basically. Upload schedule, stream schedule. Um, and yeah, That's all I can really. That's all I can really say and everything. And um, I'm just glad to finally make this video. I've been wanting to make this video for a while. I didn't think I could because of this webcam that I'm using for some reason doesn't work sometimes with OBS. I don't know. It's just starting to crap out on me. And for it to not freeze, that's why I've been looking at this. For it to not freeze on me during this recording is phenomenal. But I'm still looking on getting a new one. And but yeah, minus that, there's not much else I can really think of to say. I basically hit all the points I was wanting to say, and and yeah, all I can say is I finally got my setup. I finally got my new PC. Which speaking of that, I will be doing a setup tour once I get everything done. Um, or everything I need bought and installed and getting it looking nice and just looking at making it look dope as hell. Um, but uh, but yeah, before I end off this video, I just wanted to say thank you all so much. Thank you all those who stuck around for these past many months, and I just hope to see you all in the many next videos and streams to come. And uh, I I can't be much more thankful to be given this opportunity to be a content creator and being able to post funny videos with my friends and everything. It's just it's a dream come true, and we still got plenty of work to do to get up there. But that's the whole that's the fun in the climb, It's just building the channel, building a new audience. It's a lot of fun. It can be stressful, but I have a feeling that it will all get better as we progress and as I start to upload more and more and just return to YouTube once and for all, and well, YouTube and Twitch. So yeah, that's all I really got to say. Again, thank you all so much for sticking around, and for those who did stick around. And I I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.